Hello and welcome back everybody, Dwarf here, and welcome to a brand new series of MC Eternal. Now, I have just gone downstairs, or down to our mineshaft even, not downstairs, but and collected all of the stuff that our minecart has been digging up for us. And I've also gone along as it digs a 3x3 hole. Grabbed all of the ores that are from in the walls of that 3x3, so we can stick away all of these ores very quickly. Be putting away these ores and these actual ores rather than the gems, because today we're going to focus on something that I said about a little while ago when we were building this base. We're going to be working on this area down here, which is our farming area. Now, as you can see, I've stripped out a lot of it already, but we will. I'm going to be working on this a lot, but to actually automate these farms, we're going to take a look at forestry. Now, forestry is a fairly nice one, one that I'm quite familiar with. How do you forestry? Which one is it? Where are you? Forestry. Ooh. Right. Forest. There we go. So obviously there is lag spike. There's a few extensions to this as well, but we've also got the big farms, and we've also, more importantly, what we're going to be probably using is the smaller farms, which just need to find. There we go. So these farms here. Now, this is part of the science leading on from where we were looking at Steve's carts last times. We've got the quest line over here for the forestry, and all of the different machines that goes along with that. And there is the option of making our power system peat fired. But well, we might have a quick look at that, but that probably won't be our end game power solution. Obviously, none of these will probably be our end game power solution, because we'll be getting onto the advanced science options where we've got big like nuclear reactors and all of that stuff. But for the moment, we might have a quick look at some of the peat fired stuff as just a way of producing power for automating our farms. So I'm going to tidy this area up, turn it into a nice big farming area, and we will be back to have a look at that. Right, so guys, I have been doing an absolute bunch of work. Got nice staircases, and these are all symmetrical on each side, and they both come in to our massive farming area that we've got down here, with all of the marble pillars and the Celtic roof. And then a marble pillared footpath down here with our stone slabs. So yes, this is a massive area where we can do a bunch of put down a bunch of farms, maybe even have some manual farms on this area up here. Got some just grass growing just from where it. This was exactly where it tied in. As in, just behind this wall is where the water was. This is right where it was. So, yep, taking up all of the room that we had. But yeah, so this area is looking really good now. And what we're going to do now is actually make some farms that can utilize that area. So if we stick in farms into here, we have basically got the Ender IO farm, and we have got the forestry farms, and then the multi-block forestry farms. Now, I was actually thinking I was going to look at the forestry ones, but thinking about it, and is this too? No, this isn't actually too ridiculous to try and make. Maybe vibrant alloy nugget, vibrant alloy, induction smelter. So I think we can actually make this guy. We just need to make a few machines. Yeah, we can do this quite easily actually. Well, it requires a fair number of, I think, requires some ender pearls, and we don't have any of those right now. So we might just try starting off with some of the forestry stuff. But even if we don't use the forestry farms, we are still going to come into our science and look at the forestry page. So it wants us to start off making a scoop. Now, I've managed to edit my sign accidentally. I'll fix that later. So we need to grab some wool and make a scoop, which, if I remember correctly, because I'm familiar with forestry, is just like so. And there we go. That's our scoop. And we get a mob masher from mob grinding utilities. Now this could actually be quite useful. I'll just stick that in here with our sort of other machines that we've got right now, and things that we're using like that. So we're not going to be going into the bees with this, but we will look at making some of these other machines because they can be quite useful. Now, the bronze, we can make bronze in our induction smelter, I believe. Yes, there we go. So we need copper and tin, which we should have. Copper and tin. Stick some of this in that induction smelter. Unlock that. And we can use our time in a bottle to create up a bunch of bronze. Now, probably need to speed up our power production. And so we need 32 of these for the quest, so we'll just grab that many. It's not that much resources. There we go. And that's our quest in there. Global. It's from Tinkers. Sure, we'll find out at some point what we can use that for. Now, sturdy casings. We can make 4 sturdy casings using the 32 bronze that we just made. And there we go. And then we need thermionic fabricator, which is some gold, glass, chest, I think it was, and that should be it. Yeah, it should be everything that we need for that. Thermionic fabricator. Take that off there. Angry pebble. Just make the rest of these machines. So the fermenter and carpenter and the centrifuge. And we need, so for the fermenter, we need to make some bronze gears, and we need to make some more bronze. So I think we need to make 12 more bronze, something like that. So 6. Yeah, 12 more bronze. Yeah, that should be good. Nope, that's not good because that's not enough. I just miscounted because we need 4 for each one of these. So that's enough for that, and then we need 8. Well, we need 6 more, but it produces it in rounds of 8. So that should give us enough of these guys. So that's our 4 bronze gears for the fermenter, and then we need 6 bronze for the carpenter, and then for the centrifuge we just need copper and the sturdy case, and that's all of those machines made up, which we can now claim all the rewards for. Ooh. which is just some coins and some of these crates, some double compressed cobblestone. Made a little compacting drawer just for storing our cobblestone in, because we've got 8,000 cobblestone in that and 300 in a dank knoll. That's a cool Electro Bob's thing right there. New trade every time we trade with wizards. So that's cool. Just stick some of these quest rewards into our randoms chest because we have no idea what they do. And then we've got the different engines. Could make one of those guys, but there's not really much point as we already have a basic power setup, and that one is just hand powered, so we would just never use it. Right click to wind up. So yeah, we're not going to be using that. But we might want to make the peat fired one. Probably not. So that's probably all the forestry stuff we're actually going to make. But I just need to decide whether we're going to what sort of farms we're going to use for this guy, for these down here. Right, so guys, I did in fact make all of the forestry farms, or I made the arboretum, whatever it's called, and the farm, and I couldn't get either of them to work properly, and so I had to scrap a bunch of that. So we're just going to make the farming station, and to start off in Ender.io, we can go to our Advanced Science tab, and we need to set bedrock on fire for a chance to obtain infinity grains. So we're just going to set this all on fire. I did just do this once, collecting the infinity, and we will get grains of infinity. So I am going to grab a bunch of these, and we will see what we can do with them. You see, they're already popping off. So I'm just going to grab an absolute bunch of them, and we will then make some machines. Right, so we have our 27 grains of infinity. We can get rid of that, and that completes our quest. Summoner orb. And we get we can create some of these. Now we want to create 3 of these for the quest. We need to create some more iron bars. I just had some laying around. So that's that quest. Some air balloons. And we now want to create a simple powered furnace and the simple alloy smelter. Focusing on the simple alloy smelter because that will allow us to make the things that we need for making these guys. Some of these can be made in the induction smelter, but not all of them, as energetic alloy can only be made in the alloy smelter or some of the later machines that we don't have access to yet. So we will have to make this guy for making that guy. But yes, we need to grab some cobblestone for making those stone gears. And we need 2 furnaces. And we need 2 stone gears, which I need to grab some more sticks. 2 stone gears and a bucket. Simple alloy smelter. There we go. Ooh. Right. And then we also can make the simple powered furnace, but we'll leave that for the moment. We have now got this guy. And we need to we have no more fuel, so we need to stick some more in there. Otherwise this thing is not going to work. So we can stick some gold, some redstone, And we can also stick some glowstone in here to make an energetic alloy. Ooh, that uses up a lot of that power. Yep. We've still got the furnace on. Oh yeah, we're just producing some more iron. Is there a way I can turn that off for a second? No? Oh, maybe not. Okay. Not whilst it's halfway through a process. Whilst that's cooking up, we can look at making some conduit binder. Now, we need to make the composite, which is just sand, gravel, and clay, which we can do quite easily. So gravel, sand, and clay. And we can make just like that. That. So was it just it like that? Do it like this. Ah, how was it made? Oh, it's too clay. I still can't do this. Let's just do it properly. There we go. And it doesn't work on here? You what? Okay, so it doesn't like that crafting tape, crafting table on a stick. I am not grout. Yay! And we can stick that in there, and that will give us conduit binder. Is this guy finished up yet? We have got one ingot of energetic alloy. Now, for this guy, we're going to need 2. So we'll stick these guys in here. And we can... Oh, hey, what's going on? So, just looking at the quest line for this, it's a fairly long progression line, but it doesn't have the farmer in it, so I think we can pretty much just go for it right now. We do need to make a slice and splice. How do you make a soul machine chassis? Right, get simple machine case and soul attuned die blend. How do we get this? So quartz powder, soul powder, and organic black dye. With organic, not biodegradable, may contain traces of ectoplasm. Organic brown dye. How do we make this? So in the alloy smelter, we need slime and twigs and what can we do? So any brown dye, pulverized coal, and a slime ball, we can do that. We have some slime over here. Chuck that guy away, whatever it is. Go. Some slime. Now I can't remember what it wanted. Slime, pulverized coal, and brown. Any brown dye. What brown dye have we got? We haven't got any cocoa beans, don't think. And not likely to have any other source of a brown dye. Let's see what other things could be used. There's twigs and so that's stuff from a sag mill. Which we could get. A soul powder is okay. So it's actually I didn't really. There's 2 different things in the corners. So for the soul powder, we need to pulverize solarium, which we can just create in the induction smelter, which is soul sand and gold. Do we grab some soul sand? We did not. Right, so we need to pop back to the Nether. I just destroyed the portal because it was in the way and noisy. Just looking for if we have our flint. There it is. So for the moment, I am just going to go and put our Nether portal up in here because of the exact reasons of what I just stated. Of it's noisy and I don't want it in our base, or in our main base, that is. So there we go. And light it, and we will go to the Nether, and we'll grab some soul sand. Right, so we're back from the Nether, and we have also tidied up our inventory. I bought a cocoa bean from a market, which is just made like so, with an emerald, 4 wool, and 4 planks. Just the easiest way of getting it, rather than spending ages going and exploring. And I've got most of the stuff here. So for the organic black dye, we can now create that. Need to create some coal dust. Was it coal or charcoal dust that it wanted? Either. And a slime ball. And we've already got one of those. So we need to turn that off a second, speed that one up. And we can grab that stuff and get ourselves some, not that one, the organic black dye. And that gets us everything that we need for this. And we need to pulverize 2 solarium as well to get us some soul powder. Then we can make the soul attuned dye blend. We need to make organic black dye. See, more charcoal and another slime ball, which I thought was just a like black dye. So apologies for not being more prepared. But we've still got everything that we need for that. Hurry up. There we go. And that gets us our organic black dye, which we can then turn into soul attuned blend. And we can make a soul machine chassis, which we need for our slice and splice. And we need to make some infinity wheels, which we iron nuggets. So we need to make 2 of these. Clear that inventory. Chuck those on the ground for a moment. And we need to make 2 of these wheels, or gears even, not wheels. And we can make a slice and splice. Now this is just going to have to go on here, and it wants a capacitor. Yay! Right, well that was one of the next quests anyway, to make a basic capacitor, and that looks really easy to make. We just need to grab some gold nuggets, and there we go, basic capacitor. And there we go. So we can grab an axe, probably have a spare axe, golden axe. Do we have any shears? I do not see any in there, so we can just make a pair up. And we can get rid of those, get rid of that. So for the farming station, we need a Z-Logic controller. So we need some silicon, which is, as far as I'm aware, some pulverized sand. Will get us that. No? How do we get the silicon for this then? Z-Logic controller, silicon. We need to smelt up some nether quartz dust, which shouldn't be too hard to do. So just stick that like that. Take that sulfur out of there. Oh, getting really cluttered inventory now. Stick away some of these things that we don't need for the moment. And there we go. We can grab our 2 silicon out of there. Z-Logic controller. Do we have everything for that? Oh, wrong thing. We should have specifically a zombie head. I thought we had enough solarium. Did we use all of it? Okay, I guess we used all of it for making the machines. So we'll just get more in there. We do have a... Ooh. We do have a zombie head. Thought I had a skeleton head in my inventory. Maybe what did I just chuck that in here or something? No idea. We need these guys. Slowpokes. Solarium. And that's our Z-Logic controller. And we need to also make the vibrant alloy bits. So we need to take 2 of our energetic alloy, and we are going to have to right, so I just relogged and that has fixed the shop. So we're going to get some ender pearls. We need 2. There we go. And we can stick them in there with 2 energetic alloy. That gets us the vibrant alloy nuggets. We need to grab also 2 emeralds. And what? We've got that. We also need to turn another one of these into this guy. Put the soul stuff away though, so can't. Right. That's our Z-Logic control that we've got now. One of the vibrant alloys. And our thing. We're very close now. We just need the pulsating iron, which we can make with another ender pearl. Burning through the number of ender pearls that we have here, also known as none, but that's fine. And we can grab the other vibrant alloy one. I need to grab a diamond. So we get 2 vibrant crystals, and then I think this is the last thing we need to do. Oh, not quite, but we don't need to do anything extreme. This guy, and then we've just got the 2 gears left to do. Put all of our metal nuggets away. Where are they? There they are. So 2 of these guys. Then make some energetic alloy. What's these? Bimetal gears. And we need 2 more solarium. Oi, oi, oi. So much stuff. This thing better be worth it. It's taking its dang time. We'll need another bucket for setting it up, obviously. We can start putting away some of our items because we're that close, because we will be then going and setting this guy up, because that is our farming station. Cool. So that is actually where we're going to actually have to leave it for today, because we are out of time. But we are going to end off by claiming the 11 rewards that we have, which is a bunch of money, golden apple, demon metal bucket, and an unclaimed black market container. So let's see what we get from these. Right click to open, sneak right click to open all in hand, and we will, let's see what we get in this thing. Wand of Necromancer, of the Necromancer. Right. So this is part of the Electro Blobs. Blobs is blobs. Right. So we could see about putting our spells into here, given that it is obviously a very powerful wand. Plus 45% to necromancy potency. But yes, so that is all we've got time for today, guys. We will be setting up the farm in the next episode. But thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.